This will be a demo of how to make your own instance of MBoilerplate, which stands for a boilerplate for the app engine inspired in material design. You can access MBoilerplate through mboilerplate.appspot.com. You can see all the descriptions right here, technologies involved, and sites being served, the different users registered using this platform, and different features that this framework has. It is an evolution for a popular framework that was left kind of 2 years ago for the Google App Engine, and I started to implement with new trends in material design. So to instantiate it's really easy. That you just come down all the way. You can read all the things right here. You can also buy me a beer if you want, and you can go to the Git code download. You'll see the code right here, and as I referred, it's inspired from a Guy boilerplate repository left from several years ago. And you can see how to get started with using this framework. The first thing to do is to install the Google App Engine SDK for Python. Either you have Windows, Macs, or Linux. You can use these links right here. And once you install, you are all set up to implement. You can download the code from here. So I'm just clicking right here and I have my code right there. And well, I'm not going to follow out these instructions because I want you to have it really fast. So once your code is downloading, you can go to console.cloud.google.com and it will get you to, if you haven't signed in, you must use a Gmail account or Google account. And once you get into your console, you can click right here and select your different projects. If it's empty, don't worry, you just need to create a new project. You select the name. For example, this will be MBoilerplate demo video. Well, let's just demo, and here is my project ID, MBoilerplate demo. I can also edit it, but I'm just leaving that right there. I just create my project. You just wait a little bit for the project to be created. You can see right here on the upmost right corner what it's being done. So I have already my deployment for project ID and boilerplate demo right here, which stands for this ID in the Google Cloud. I have already set up all these quick access icons right here, but you can go right here and go into the development, which is in tools development, this one right here, to start your own repository. So it will prompt you to get started with the repository. You just select this and you just want to clone this repository into a new one. So I'm going to go to the terminal. Assuming you have already installed the Google SDK, you just will need to run gcloud init, and it will start prompting about different configurations. You can use your own configuration and create a new one. I'm just going to use the same with my credentials. Here it prompts me to get my project ID, which we used in boilerplate demo, and it asks me to clone my default folder, and I say yes, I want to clone it, and yes, I want to clone it right there. So now I must have on the Finder this default folder right here, which I'm going to rename it for the ease of it. It's going to be called App Engine and Boilerplate demo. And right here, where I have my MBoilerplate demo, I will copy my downloaded code. All the contents right here will be copied into my App Engine and Boilerplate demo folder. So I paste everything right here, and the next thing to do is to edit the YAML file for setting up my project ID. So I must open Sublime, and I'll change it right here to MBoilerplate demo. File has been saved. I can see right here I have my JIT already working right here. And also, you can, when you install the Google SDK, it comes with an interface that's called the Google App Engine Launcher. So here we can import an existing application. We must look for it. We go to our folder, which is App Engine. Let me go this way. I think it's going to be faster. This one right here, it gets the ID immediately by itself, and I can say, okay, deploy it right now. So it starts deploying. You'll see this log console referring the current status for your app. So it's getting being deployed to the Google Cloud, to your instance. So it says deployment successful right here. It will prompt several additional messages. But you can go right now to MBoilerplate demo, which is our ID, this one right here, appspot.com. And there you go. You have your own. It's all ready for registering. You can also change the language right here. You can see modern responsive frontend and backend guide boilerplate based on material design. You have your own blog. You have your registration process right here. CAPTCHA is already. You need to configure your own reCAPTCHA and several IDs on the config file. You'll see descriptions on the. You'll see right here which config files you must modify to have your own. But you're ready to go. Additionally, I must say that you have an admin which is associated to the Google account where you created the project, where you have all these user list, email sent, visits log, sent emails, create different blog posts, have different tools for grids and colors explaining the materialized CSS, and that's it. I hope you enjoy.